How is it going, everyone? It's Johnny Bean here with another episode of Streamer Stories Podcast. My guest today is someone I've been wanting to get on the podcast for some time, and yeah, we got that to happen. It's the wonderful SweetheartAlyy. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Everyone, hi. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm so chuffed that you've agreed to come on. It's so good to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Definitely a little stressed out, but as you know.
Yes.
But I'm doing good. I hope that you're doing well as well.
Thank you. Appreciate you. For context, Aly's just, in terms of the recording of this, has just got two wonderful little puppies. Is that correct?
Yes. They are definitely a handful. I love them so much, but they are definitely a handful.
Oh my goodness me! So if you hear anything in the background, you'll know why. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to see how we get on. But it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. I think I've been following you for goodness me, it must have been about 4 years now. I think, Alyy.
Really.
I just think you're just fantastic. You know, I mostly catch up with your socials, but I know you've been streaming for some time, and you've got a fantastic community and. Got some really good takes on video games. I think just a little, I think we had just mentioned Final Fantasy before, so
Final Fantasy, my love. I love Final Fantasy so much.
And I could already see that lovely picture of Squall and Renault in your background there as well. So it's like, yay!
I have a Final Fantasy shelf here. This is all Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. I also have Zelda too, but it's this way.
We'll talk about maybe collectibles a bit later on, but let's talk from the beginning. Actually, before we do the beginning, it would be if you wouldn't mind actually introducing yourself for anyone who might not know what type of content you do. Would like to introduce yourself? Yeah.
Hi everybody. My name's Alyy or Allison. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I love streaming RPGs, especially JRPGs. I love Persona. I love Zelda. I love Undertale, Chrono Trigger. I'm currently going through Xenoblade, and oh my gosh, Xenoblade has just been incredible. I've been streaming for 5 years. I love streaming so much. I love doing cosplays, and I love to make friends. And that's what I love most about streaming.
Wonderful stuff. I can see you got a Flowey behind you as well, which I've just noticed. I'm like, oh my god. Oh yeah, I need to play Deltarune. I haven't got there yet.
Deltarune's good.
Is it good?
But I haven't done the last parts that just recently came out yet.
That's why I'm like, I want to wait for it to all come out, then just do it in one go. So
yeah, I don't think it's finished yet. It could be though.
I think they're doing a part 5. Yeah, I thought part 4 was going to be the finale, but they've gone, nope. There's going to be a part 5. I'm like, I was just about to start. No, I'll wait. I'll be patient. Okay. All right. Well, that's all now. So let's talk from the beginning then. So, what was video games for you like growing up? What was your first seeing of playing a game or playing it? What was it like?
Oh, I remember. I think I was maybe 5, 6. My dad got me and my sister Game Boy Colors, and we actually started out with a Powerpuff Girl game, and we were like, what is this? Oh my gosh, what is a video game? Powerpuff Girl video game? Because we were obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls, obsessed. And I remember, from there, we started getting more games on the Game Boy, like Wario Land 4. Have you ever played that?
No.
It's so good. We had, Pitfall, Driver, so many games. I'm blanking out. And then eventually my dad got us a PS1 and Tomb Raider. I feel like Tomb Raider made everything just take off. We fell in love with gaming with Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Tomb Raider. I mean, yeah, it's just an iconic character as well. Lara Croft. Yeah, that's that important. That was a very important moment, I think, for a lot of girls and women, wasn't it? Just seeing this powerful woman just kick butt, type of thing.
So cool.
Yeah,
I love that she especially the original Lara Croft. New Lara is cool too, but the original Lara, I feel like she is just so independent, and she doesn't have necessarily a reason to be out doing what she's doing. She just wants treasure and to go on an adventure, and I feel like that's really cool.
Free spirit, isn't it? It's just that independence. Love that. No, it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, so on the Game Boy, you played Driver. That was the. Yeah. Did you play it on the PS1 as well?
Yes, I had Driver on the PS1 and on the PS2. The Driver on the PS2 was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
it was a different Grand Theft Auto. It was really cool.
I say that a lot. Actually, I've said it a few times in terms of I don't think Grand Theft Auto would have been the success story it is today if it wasn't for Driver, because the first GTA games were obviously that top down, whereas in GTA 3, yeah, GTA 3 was the first like 3D driving game in the series anyway, but it looked like Driver. Like I remember Driver going, oh my god, you know, you can drive in this car, you got these like, you know, these chases and stuff like that.
Yeah, the police are after you.
Yeah, and it was doing it way differently to GTA at the time. You know, GTA was doing like the Micro Machines style top down approach.
I don't think I've seen the original GTA. I think the very first time I remember seeing Grand Theft Auto was it San Andreas or Vice City.
Yeah.
But I wasn't allowed to play it until GTA 4 is my very first one that I had.
Right. Yeah. No, I remember playing like Driver on the PS1 like you, and getting stuck in the car park, of course. You know.
Yeah. Did you play the one with PS2?
I didn't play the one on the PS2. No,
it was really cool.
Yeah, the third
you could like
one,
get out the car and like run from the cops, just like GTA.
Yeah, I remember the second one you could as well, but it's this little pixelated man just.
Yeah.
Goodness me, but yeah, so you played? Have you played many of the other GTA games, or was 4?
I played 4 and then I played 5, but I never beat the story for 5 or 4. But I liked doing like online, but just like out in the open, like speeding down the road, being chased by cops, and like making friends with random people in the lobby.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
that's so
so
cool.
Fun.
I've always wanted to try the role playing for GTA 5.
Oh my gosh, that looks really fun. Yeah.
I've been privileged to interview like it's Jibster now, but Tourette's gamer he used to be, and he's so good at it. Like I'm like, how do you think on the fly, like being this character in the game? Like, oh my goodness me. I don't know if I've got the improvising skills, should we say, to do it, but it's so good. It's so good. Okay, so you're PS1 then. So what else did you play in a PlayStation 1?
Oh man, let me think about it. Let me gather my thoughts. So it was Tomb Raider was the first one. I feel like PS1 is just like incredible. I think after Tomb Raider, we ended up getting Spyro.
Nice.
Spyro. Oh my gosh, I love Spyro. And then somewhere along the lines, we started getting Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9. Oh my gosh, like I have the biggest PS1 and PS2 collection, and I cannot remember what PS1 games I have.
What
do I have again? Yeah, I'm like I can't remember. Like what do I play on the PS1? I remember my neighbor lent us a lot of games, and Spyro was one of them, and we fell in love with Spyro. But he also, I forget the name of this game, but it was like, have you ever heard of JetX 2.0? Like when you're riding like the Wave Rider?
No.
It was a game like that on the PS1. And there's also a snowboarding one. There was a bunch of different games. I wish I could remember more of the PS1 games that I have. I don't know why I'm blinking out.
The only snowboarding game I played on the PS1 was Sledstorm.
That could honestly have been what I had played. I can't remember.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, but my favorite snowboarding is the SSX Tricky game on the PS2.
I love SSX. Yeah, I love SSX so much. I never played Tricky, but I loved 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I loved it. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah,
it's so fun.
I missed that.
SSX. I know. Same. Me too.
They like did like a relaunch of SSX on the Xbox 360 era. I think. I don't think it was on PC though.
I want to say that was like 2012, 2013. I think.
Something like that. Yeah, and it was good. Yeah. Good game, wasn't it?
I feel like there's something about like the era of gaming that we're in where I feel like certain games that were so popular back then like doesn't necessarily work now. But I'm like, why can't it? Like, why can't SSX or like bike racing games or even Guitar Hero like still be popular now?
Yeah, right.
Like, why? I feel like people just want to play like online games like Fortnite and stuff like that, which is fun. But I missed like the games that I grew up with.
There's an indie developer that's making like an SSX style game that I'm following on Twitter. Actually, he's doing a quite good job. Actually, fair play. I'm keeping an eye on it. And it's like in pre-production still, so it's not like it's anytime ready yet. But it's looking really nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I can't even remember what it's called, unfortunately. But if you're interested, I can find it online. So I've like wish listed it and all sorts. But it looks kind of cool. And the Guitar Hero. I mean, yeah, I used to play Clone Hero on stream. But then Twitch changed their copyright rules, didn't they? So I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
So I stopped playing it after that. But again, another game that got relaunched was Guitar Hero, and they're just trying to make money out of people instead of having fun.
Yeah, I feel like if a game series starts coming out every single year, I feel like you can't really keep it fresh at that point. And I feel like I love Call of Duty, but I feel like Call of Duty kind of started getting stale after a while as well. And same with Guitar Hero. Also, oh my gosh, I just remembered more PS1 games that I used to play.
Yes.
Like horror games. I remember getting those games as a kid and falling in love. Like Resident Evil 2, Dino Crisis. We ended up getting oh my gosh, what's the name of that game? Oh, I can't remember. But we loved getting horror games on the PS1. That was like such a treasure. Oh my gosh, Alone in the Dark.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Like we were obsessed with those games.
Yeah. You play mostly RPGs now on stream, don't you?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I am currently streaming Resident Evil 9.
Oh yes.
That game's been great, but oh my gosh, like it's so stressful. Like it's stressing me out. Like I was actually raging. I haven't raged that hard in a long time on stream.
Yeah. How do you deal with that? I know we're jumping into the future now, but like, how do you find it when you do have a stressful game on stream? Like, where do you find yourself?
I feel like I don't deal with it very well. I feel like I just start cursing, then I'm like, oh man, y'all. I feel kind of guilty. Like I feel like I was just really mad. Like I feel like I have to apologize. Like
Yeah.
and then like I'm just like I gotta end my stream and like cool off.
Yeah, I was gonna say some people love it, don't they? So they'll feed off like almost troll into it, don't they? Whereas in some people are like, nah, time out, So
yeah, I was like, this is not what I want to be doing right now.
No, bless you. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, goodness, it's funny, isn't it, when you do that? Yeah, okay. Spyro, did you play like the trilogy, or was it the first one? Or
I played Spyro 1. I think we had honestly all 3 of them on the PS1. But I know recently they did the what's it called, the Reignited trilogy?
Yes.
Back in like 2019, 2020. And I was doing a platinum run of those.
Yeah.
I did 1 and 2, and I almost platinum 3, but I was kind of bored at that point and burnout, so I haven't finished that one.
Yeah, I think I wasn't streaming much at that point when it came out, but I played it like every day after work. I'd just play it. I think I platinumed it in like a week.
Yeah,
because I loved Spyro games.
I was playing it in like the peak of COVID, and like I hadn't started streaming it, and I would just sit and just in my living room and just play Spyro all the time. I was like, yes, this is the perfect way. I'm not going to go to work right now. I'm just going to sit here and play Spyro.
Oh, that was me Remake, 27 Remake and COVID. I was like, yeah.
Me too.
Said to my wife, I went, right, I'm just going to go into this corner. I'm just going to play games. I'm going to get my snacks. And respectfully, I love you, but I'm just going to, okay.
So
you need me, you know where I'm at, okay.
It's so good. Like, it's crazy. Like, I know some people like are kind of upset about Remake and how it's kind of going in a different direction.
Yeah.
But I think it's so refreshing because we can all go on a journey together and not know what's going to happen. Just like with Final Fantasy 7 OG, when that first came out, people are like, "Oh my gosh!" Like they're all talking about it together as like time's moving forward. But now we have 7 again, but with a little bit different. Like we don't know how it's going to end, and we can all talk about it and discuss and like theorize, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I am in that latter category. I won't lie to you. I'm like, I love the games, but I just don't like the changes and the tweaks they made to the story. So
yeah. Did you play Rebirth?
That's the thing. I played Remake, but I didn't play Rebirth. I watched like a full playthrough of it just to see what it was like, and it's so good. It's so good. But it's the tweaks of the story. I'm like, oh, like it's I don't know. But you are right though. You are right because people can theorize about it now. That is the thing. No one knows going into like how they're going to change the ending. We don't know.
I can't wait to find out. I want another trailer, please. Like, where's another trailer?
Come on,
like, where is it? Like, it's got to be in June at the game festival. It has to be.
We were saying it like.
Cry.
Every major festival is like, oh, it's got to be this one.
It still hasn't been like not even
State to Play. It's got to be this one.
Yeah. No, they haven't done a name drop yet.
No.
Wait, did they?
No name drop.
I'm thinking about Persona 4 Revival and 9 Requiem because they have to pick another R word now. It can't be Requiem or Revival. It has to be like something else now, and they can't use Reload either, or Reunion because they named Crisis Core Reunion.
They did, yeah. People were banking on Reunion, weren't they? But then it would be so funny if it was Requiem. Like, no, Capcom, what are you doing?
Yeah, they're like, okay, we'll do Revival then, and then it's like, no, Persona.
God damn it! That's so funny. Okay, well let's go back to the originals then. So you played, was it 7, 8, then 9? Was it that order?
The order that I did it, like with Final Fantasy. Are you doing like PS1 only?
PS1, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
because
do them all. Actually, yeah. What was your first Final Fantasy?
okay, so technically my first either was Final Fantasy 4 or Tactics, but I
Okay.
was like literally maybe like I have no idea how old I was, but I did not understand. Like, here's a funny story. We had gotten Tactics from Target because I loved the back of the box. I was like, oh my gosh, like, Dad, look at this. Like, I want this. I was like, the girl on the box is so pretty, which I think was Ovelia because I loved her dress on the back.
Mm.
And I remember we got it, put it in the PS1, and the characters, like in Tactics, just march in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, Dad, this is broken!" Like, and my dad couldn't figure it out either, like how to move the characters because we were so used to games where you could like push forward and run, and we were just so young, and my dad didn't know about video games. We thought the game was broken. He took it back. So turns out that's how the game's supposed to be. You like need to, you know what I mean? Like move the characters with X and like
Yes,
tactically
yes.
them, but we had no clue, so we thought
Oh
it was
no.
broken. And I didn't so that was technically my first Final Fantasy, but the very first one that I ever beat was actually Final Fantasy X2, and I
Oh
had no
wow.
clue that it was a sequel.
Yeah.
I had no idea, no
Oh my
clue.
goodness. Wow.
Yeah. Um, but we had seen, like, me and my sister had, I think we had seen it somewhere, and my dad was like, "Hey, this is gonna be the perfect game for Christmas." So he got that, and we were like, we fell in love with it, like absolutely fell in love with it. And at some point, we were like, "Wait a second, what are they even talking about?" And we figured out it was a sequel. So then we got Final Fantasy X, and I feel like Final Fantasy X is like what really like set me in motion for like falling in love with Final
Yeah.
Fantasy. Even though I was stuck for a while, and we ended up getting Final Fantasy 12. And somewhere in like 7th grade summer is when I went back and actually got through Final Fantasy X. And it's because I kept watching AMVs on YouTube. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I need to play this game." And then
Yeah.
I feel like just after that, I was like, I have to play every Final Fantasy game. And then I got Final Fantasy 7, or it was Final Fantasy 8, then Final Fantasy 7, and then 9, and like so on.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my
Sorry,
goodness
I feel like
me.
that was like really like all over the
I love
place.
that. That was amazing. What a way, what an entry point. Like, four tactics and 4 and then 10 too. He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I can't imagine many people have done that. And I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Let's go. Yeah, 10-2 is divisive, isn't it? A lot of people like kind of like to crap on it a little bit. But
Do you like
I
it?
really enjoy it. Yeah.
I
Believe
think
it or
it's
not though,
great.
I've not been in it. Would you believe? I've got a
Really?
bit of a history with 10-2. I got to chapter 5 3 times.
Oh, you gotta beat it.
I know, right? Like I did my first run on it. I got to chapter 5, and I was like going to a friend's house, and I was saving up my PS2, saving. Oh, come on, hurry up! And I took the memory card out too soon, and
Oh
then it
no.
corrupted my data.
Oh
I was like,
no.
no. So then, like, I don't know, time passed, and I was like, okay, going to try again. And then it's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a completionist run. I'm going to do it 100%, get everything, all the percent. Again, 10-2 with the percentage points is really intricate, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
And I got like literally all the way to Trauma, got to the Trauma final super boss, and couldn't beat him. Couldn't beat him, so therefore
It's
didn't
it's
beat
rough.
the game. And yeah, I think there's another playthrough in there somewhere, but I've never beaten it. Never beaten it.
Were you
Sad.
playing on the PS2 when you were doing your 100% run or the HD remaster? Do you remember?
I think it was PS2. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the Trommel fight can be cheesed on the PS2. If
Yes.
you yeah, Catnip and Trigger Happy,
Yeah,
you
yeah. I've
can
heard about
completely demolish
this.
him.
I had
Yeah.
no idea at the time. So yeah, I do want to play 10-2 at some point. Yeah, goodness. Again, at some point. So I played 10 on the channel a couple of times, but not 10-2. So
It'll
yeah,
be fun.
goodness. Yeah, yeah. So 10's your favorite?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Final Fantasy X. Like, I feel like subjectively Final Fantasy X is like the best game like on the planet. Subjectively.
Yeah.
Objectively, I think it's Chrono Trigger, but
Okay. Yeah.
subjectively, I just feel like that game is incredible. I don't know if it's because I grew up with it, like, but I still love it the same. Like, if I played it now for the first time, I feel like I would. But I feel like the characters and like the story and like kind of how depressing it is, and the music and just everything about it like combines to make like the perfect game.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I really like. I have no complaints about Final Fantasy X, like
Yeah.
zero.
It's
Yeah.
excellent. It's such a good game. I for the longest time, I say to people say to me like over the years, like if I was to play one Final Fantasy game, JB, well, what would it be? I always said 10. always said 10 because the graphics are really nice and crisp, and the
Yeah,
remaster has helped, and it's got the voice acting, and the battle system is exceptional, and the sphere grid, and the story is amazing. So it must. I always say to me, it might not be the best, or it might be, but it's the easiest entry point because the
I think so
tutorial
too.
system. It's a really smooth system, isn't it? I would have
Yeah.
said that probably for the longest time until Rebirth was just come out. I
Mhm.
think Rebirth's a lovely entry point now as well for Final Fantasy fans who
Yeah.
are in the 4K era, should we say? But I mean, 2D era Chrono Trigger as well. What a
Yeah.
selection!
I always say, like, if somebody wants a 2D Final Fantasy to start with, do Final Fantasy 4 or 6. And if you want like a little bit more modern but still retro, Final Fantasy 10. And then if you want modern, play Remake.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got I love Chrono Trigger, but I believe it or not, I think maybe it's just again a childhood thing for me. I love 6 probably a little bit more than Chrono Trigger because I
Yeah.
don't know if you know the release history of Chrono Trigger, but here in the UK in Europe, you couldn't play Chrono Trigger unless you emulated it until the
Really?
DS release, which was like early
Whoa.
2000s, I think it was.
Really?
So we didn't get it for years, which is just a crime, really, when you think about it. So,
Wow. I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know. And we Chrono Cross was not released here in the UK until the remaster that came out on Steam a few years ago. So
Wow.
we never got Chrono Cross either.
That's
So
wild.
yeah, some
I
games
haven't
were
played
just
Cross yet.
stolen from us. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I do love Chrono Trigger. It's so good.
It's like
Such a good game.
amazing. I feel
Yeah,
like that game has to have like the best soundtrack in any game. Like I can't think of
yeah,
anything that sounds better than Chrono Trigger to me.
so good, so good. This is so much fun talking to you about Final Fantasy
I
and
love it.
RPGs. Did you? It was you mentioned is it Xenoblade? You're playing the Xeno series, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah, I just recently beat Xenoblade 1. Actually, sorry, I beat Xenoblade 1 in I don't remember what month it was. Maybe like January. Then I just recently, like last week, beat Xenoblade 2. And now I'm doing the DLC. Have you played Xenoblade?
I've not. No, I
Oh my
need to play
gosh,
them. I
they're so
went to
good.
Suikoden rather than Xeno.
I haven't
Uh,
played Suikoden.
okay,
I
we'll
really want
cross at
to.
one point.
Yeah. I really
We'll
want to
check in,
play.
and I'll be like, how's Xeno? How's Suikoden?
Do you find Suikoden like to be overwhelming? Like from what I've heard, like there's so many characters that you can recruit. Do you feel like that's overwhelming, or do you feel like you can still connect with the characters?
Yeah, it depends. Some characters are a bit more fleshed out than others, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good thing about Suikoden really is the story is so good that
Hmm.
it kind of counters it somewhat.
Yeah.
That you got your main characters that are definitely absolutely fleshed out, and the story that they kind of hold works really well. Kind of reminds me with like you mentioned Fantasy 6. Some of those characters, at the end, have no development whatsoever.
Do
So
you
it's a
mean like the
similar
extra
thing.
characters?
Uh,
Do you
in,
mean
in,
like Gogo and Umaru and all them?
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's
Yeah.
nothing to them, is there?
Gogo's
So,
amazing, but he definitely does like he never talks.
no, no. Oh, he's
Yeah.
great in battle. He's
Hmm.
great. Oh yeah, I love playing with him in battle. It's so good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So I find that similar thing. But how are you finding? Because I've not played him, so yeah. How are you finding the
They're
Xeno games?
incredible, like absolutely incredible. I never want my Xenoblade journey to end. And I'm like, oh no, I'm on 2 DLC, which means three's next, and three's the last one, and I don't want to beat it. And like the community for Xenoblade's been so welcoming too, which I feel like makes it even more fun because I know like they want to see like my reactions to stuff. And I feel like knowing and like seeing how much they love the game like makes me even more excited. Like everyone's so excited for me to play 3. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like how could it be better than 1 and 2? Because 2, like, oh my gosh, 2. Okay, everyone told me that 2 wasn't as good as 1, but I think 2 like blows 1 out of the water.
Okay,
Like I
yeah.
was crying my eyes out by the end of that game.
Oh my god, yeah. God damn. And you played Persona games recently as well.
I love Persona. I've
Yeah.
actually been playing Persona since middle school.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I played 4 Golden on stream actually for a little bit, and then I played at 5 a Royal offline, and I played a little bit of 3 Reloaded online, sorry, offline as well. But I need to play them again on stream. To be
They're
honest, it's
like,
so
oh
good.
my gosh, Persona's amazing. I actually, about, I guess like a year ago, I beat Persona 1.
Okay, yeah,
Persona
wow.
1 is insane. The game's crazy. Like I've never seen an encounter rate that high in any game ever.
Oh my
Like
god.
it's actually insane. But it was still a really good game. I haven't beat 2 yet, but I did start it. I did 3 vanilla, 3 reload, 4 vanilla, 4 golden, 5 vanilla, and 5 royal. Like I
Oh my
love
god.
Persona. And I can't wait for revival. And I cannot wait for Persona 6 if we ever get that.
Yeah, come on, what's going on? We need
Yeah.
6 surely. No, it's when they announce 6, this is gonna be like, whoa.
I will not be okay. I know like Metaphor, like people really like that one, but I haven't played that yet.
Yeah, I need to play that as well. It's supposed to be really good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for the 4. When they release the remake of 4, I'll play that on stream. Yeah, oh, so good, so good.
So
Yeah.
good.
Okay, right. That's a lot of RPG talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I just dropped my sorry about that, everyone. Just knocked my microphone down. Okay, so we're talking about some of the best games like of all time, aren't we? So which is really good. But have you got anything that comes to mind when it's like a not so good game, like a really poor game, or a disappointing game that comes to mind?
Let me think about it. I feel like I'm really lenient on games. Like I feel like there's not often where I'm like, wow, that game's trash.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of something that's like at least like bugged me where I'm like, wow, I would never play that again. But I also feel like my brain's like, well, like there's something for everybody. Like I bet this is someone's favorite game.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Like I could feel like I can see the positives to a game, even if I thought it was like annoying to stream.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that I just really didn't like. 'Cause I honestly, I don't know if I have anything. There has to be something, surely.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a very positive
I'm
outlook,
not
to be fair, isn't
sure.
it? So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. I know there's a few games that I am in love with that everyone told me was trash, like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Okay,
Have you
yeah.
played that? That
I
game
haven't.
rules.
No. Is it
It's
good?
amazing. I love it. It kind of reminded me of like a Final Fantasy Zelda.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
and then Zelda 2, everyone trashed on. And I'm sorry, that game is amazing. Like I don't care what anyone says. Zelda 2 is fantastic. And Final Fantasy 2,
Okay,
everyone said
yeah,
that game
yeah.
sucked. No, it doesn't. But I don't know. I can't really think of anything where I'm like, wow, that was just so bad. And I feel like I gotta be forgetting something. Like there has to be something.
One game
But
that
honestly,
I liked that got poorly reviewed was Air Guys. I don't know if you ever played Air Guys.
oh my gosh, I did play that. The Final Fantasy like fighting game. Well,
Yeah,
not all Final Fantasy, but I know it has Tifa, Cloud, Yuffie, and Vincent, I think.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Sephiroth, yeah. Because the actual fighting game itself it's okay, but they had
Yeah.
they had a load of mini games in it, and they're fine. They're like like button mashing and stuff like that, and they're fine. But then there's a side RPG in it, and it's like a dungeon RPG random thing, and
Oh,
you
that's
got to try
cool.
and you have 2 of the characters, and you can get into these dungeons and find random enemies, random weapons, and stuff like that. And I find it so addictive. I play it probably at
That
least
is
once a
cool.
year, and I think it's called Brand New Quest. I think it's called. And it's just something I love to play once in a while, even when everyone trashes the game. I'm like, I still love that RPG. It's just like
Yeah. I
massive
don't
part for me.
know. I feel like there can be something positive to anything, but I don't know. I can't think of anything that I feel like is just absolutely trash.
I like that though. I
I'm
respect that.
like, am I forgetting something? There has to be.
That's fair. So we're talking about like a lot of these like consoles and handhelds, obviously with your Game Boy Color and stuff. But when did is PC a part of your life? When did it come in?
Honestly, I guess I started. Okay, unless you count The Sims. I
Yeah,
played The Sims on the PC growing up, but I never like was really a PC gamer. I've always liked console. The only time I really started like getting into PC gaming was like 2020, like when I
yeah,
started streaming. I was like, I see, yeah. But even now, I feel like, can I really trust my PC to run something? Like if I have the option to get a copy on console or PC, I'm always going to choose console.
yeah,
Just because I feel like my PC, like you have to constantly be updating it.
yeah.
At
Sure.
least like that's what it seems like to me. So I'm just like, I'd rather play on my PS5.
Yeah. So you got
Yeah.
you stream now, like okay, for example, Requiem, obviously because that's quite a high powered game, isn't it? Like you played it on your PS5, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Definitely. Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense to be fair. That's absolutely understandable. And you not keyboard and mouse your controller.
No. I did play on the keyboard with what was that game called? Warframe.
Okay,
I
yeah.
liked playing that, but I feel like if I'm on my keyboard I have to hunch. And I feel like I'm already like I'm like a humpback already. Like I don't have any reason to be sitting here like this.
It's just something, isn't it? Like that's we're calling you out keyboard people, right? Yeah, it's just so nice, just to chill, isn't it?
There
just
has
like
to be a
hold the
way,
controller,
like,
right?
Maybe they like can. There's some kind of something where you can like lean back and still be on your. I don't know. I feel like that would be hard though.
Yeah, who has not invented like the sofa keyboard yet, where you can just have it?
There has to be something. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, get onto it. That's fair. So, Alyy, over the years, then have you been someone that's been interested in like achievements, trophies, that type of thing? Yeah,
Definitely. Ever since I started streaming, not as much, but beforehand, I would do platinum runs.
Nice. Okay.
I feel like the platinum run interest kind of started with Final Fantasy X remaster because I was like, oh, trophies for my favorite game ever. Like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So I platinumed Final Fantasy X. This is like kind of crazy, but I ended up platinuming it twice. Oh. I did it once on PS3 and then again on a different account on PS4. And then I'm really close to another platinum on Steam.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I love Final Fantasy X. Like, it could never really be boring to me to keep platinuming this game. But
that's not an easy platinum. I've not platinumed it.
It's hard. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like lightning dodging. Last time I did that, I was like, I'm never doing that again. But the perfect Sphere Master, you have to get every single node for all 7 characters.
It's mental.
And I feel like I'm like, why am I doing this again? But I'm like, it's kind of fun. Like,
that's what I mean. Like, respectfully, I'm questioning you doing it 3 times.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've not even done it once.
Finished, I haven't done the perfect Sphere Master on Steam yet. I think on Steam I'm missing Lulu's lightning dodging, Sphere Master, and perfect Sphere Master. Yeah. I think that's all I'm missing on Steam. Maybe one day I'll go and get the 3rd platinum.
Yeah. Oh my god, I did lightning dodging on stream 2 years ago, and I got to like 191, I think it was, and then I had a raid. I think that's what it was. I had a raid, and I was like, nah.
I feel so stressed out for you even thinking about that.
Yeah.
191.
Yeah, it was like 191, 192.
You're only 9 off.
Yeah, and I was like, I could cry right now. Thanks for raiding.
I'd be like, dude, no, that's so sad.
Yeah. I'm glad you can feel my pain.
To stream that. I would have to like. The only times I've ever done that is like just by myself in like a dark room, and I don't count it. I just dodge for 20 minutes and then like go a little bit longer. If you like use the crater trick, and you just dodge for 20 minutes straight, you'll hit 200. Yeah, and I think that's better than counting it because counting it makes me feel so nervous.
Yeah, I usually I tend to undercount it because I tend to count it, but I if I move my space, I'll go back 1 or 2 just to make sure that I'm undercounting. Just in case.
Yeah, for some cushion.
Yeah, exactly. Because then it's like, if it's like, it's nothing worse than you're like, oh yeah, you hit 198. It's like, no, I hit 200. You know, so at least it'll be like 204 or something. You know, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand the lightning dodging. I'm with you there. What is your thoughts on the? Do you like the Chocobo dodge?
Catcher Chocobo is fun to me. I feel like I've kind of lost my touch on it, but I used to play on like the CRT TV like for Final Fantasy X, and I feel like doing Catcher Chocobo on that was so much easier. Like so much easier. And same with Final Fantasy IX. Like when I started playing on like a HD TV, I feel like I cannot impress all the nobles.
Oh right.
Like no matter what I do. But on the PS1, like on the CRT TV, I feel like it was so easy to impress all of them. Like I didn't have to try. But it's so like I don't know if there's like some kind of input delay. Like if you play on like a newer like system,
that's another platinum I've not done is 9 because of the jump skip rope.
I would never be able to do that. Nope. Isn't it 1,000?
Yeah, it's 1,000. Yeah.
I feel like that's cruel.
I can get to 300, but that's
it 300?
No, it's 1,000, but I can get to 3. I can't get to
300 still. I think my highest might be like 3. I'm not even joking.
No.
Like I'm really bad at 20. It's hard. Like 1,000, I feel like what were they thinking? Like did they really like I feel like the only way to do that is to cheat.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Once you get to 300, it kind of goes bum bum, bum bum.
Oh, it changes.
It's like almost like a heartbeat. Yeah, they go. It's getting tricky after 300, and then they change it. Do that? I don't know. It's mean. So you can't even like pattern it. I mean, you probably couldn't you, if you really got technical with it? But it was a nightmare.
I think
Thanks,
there's also
Square
the
Enix.
trophy for like 10,000 battles or something, or 10,000 enemies defeated.
Yeah.
And also to get Excalibur in like under 12 hours and stuff like
Yes.
that. And I'm like, what are they doing with Final Fantasy 9? Like, I'm never going to be able to platinum that.
It's
Ever.
so mean. I had to wait till the remaster to do the 12 hours because you can skip cutscenes stuff like that. When we had the PS1, the only way to skip cutscenes is taking the disc out. If you took your disc out and put it back in, then you'd be able to skip the FMV.
Huh.
But I could not get the furthest I got on the PS1 era was I got to Clara, and it's just so hard. It's just so hard to
Yeah.
get a good time. But yeah, I finally did get Excalibur 2 on the remaster when it came out.
Nice.
But yeah,
That's great.
skip rope, nope.
Yeah. I platinumed Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 12 as well. And
Yeah,
I want to do Final Fantasy 8 maybe
yeah,
next for my next platinum, but who knows when that will be. But I
yeah.
almost like feel like I don't even want to get 8 if I can't get 9 because I want all of them. And I feel like I know I'm not going to get 9, so like what's the point?
Oh no, yeah. 8, it's not bad. I've done 7, I've done 8, and I've done 12. Yeah, I think those are the
The
only
12
ones I've
was
done.
so good.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
nice.
Final Fantasy 12, but doing the platinum for 12 and like doing like the like trial mode, like level 100 and stuff, like I feel like that's such like a treasured memory for me. Oh my gosh, like just like staying up late trying to defeat the judges.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it was so good. Like I love Final Fantasy 12.
Oh man, we've gone back into Final Fantasy territory. I'm so sorry, Alyy. I help
Sorry.
myself.
I
Sorry,
blame
everyone.
myself.
No, it's great. I love it. I love it. We're going to probably keep with it with this question that's coming up now, anyway. So it's fine. We'll just accept our fate at this point. So if you're stuck on a remote island, Alyy, and you could only have 3 games with you on this island for the rest of your life, what would they be and why?
I almost feel like I want to lock myself out of Final Fantasy. But
You can choose one if you want.
okay,
Or 3 if you want.
I'll do Final Fantasy 10,
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger, and either Ocarina of Time.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So we've got 2 RPGs and like an action-y RPG.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I love
yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I never played Zelda. I played Ocarina of Time now. I played it on stream about 3 years ago. But I never had like Nintendo games or consoles growing up, so I missed out on that
I didn't
experience.
really either, except for the Game Boy.
Yeah, same.
I played my very first Zelda game when I first started streaming. And then I went on like a Zelda marathon and played like almost all of them. And I'm like, why was I never playing this before? Like these games are like out of this world.
Yeah, I did enjoy my Ocarina of Time experience. It's such a good game. It's really good. But then everyone's like, oh, what are you going to play next? I'm like, I'll play one maybe in a... I haven't gone back to it. It's so sad. Because I was going to play Majora's Mask.
I'm kind of jealous.
But I don't know. People are saying different ones now. So I'm like, I don't know what one I do play next, to be honest.
Majora's Mask can be tough, but I feel like the best ones, like, I feel like my favorite, oh my gosh, A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
You gotta do A Link to the Past. Minish Cap, Link's Awakening, Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good ones.
Yeah, the world's my oyster in that respect, isn't it? That's one thing you're talking about marathons. I've missed most of the Mario games. Like I played like Super Mario Land on the Game Boy and stuff, but I never played like Mario 64. Never played Sunshine or any of those games. So I've been thinking of doing like a Mario marathon.
It would be fun.
That would be fun. That'd be good. Yeah.
It would be really cool.
Hell yeah. So when you play a game for the first time, do you normally go to like, if you got the choice, do you go to like easy difficulty? Do you go to medium? Where do you kind of steer?
I think it depends. I like standard mode for the most part, but when I was playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time, I did Kingdom Hearts 1 on standard, but then the rest of them I was trying to do proud and critical mode.
Okay.
And I feel like Birth by Sleep, I feel like almost has to be on critical mode. It was so satisfying to play like that. And I feel like ideally, like I would play on the hardest difficulties, but I feel like when I'm streaming, I get so distracted, and I feel like my gamer skills like lessen a little bit because all I want to do is be like, oh my gosh, y'all, like, oh my gosh, like, what's your favorite food, and like talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Versus like just fully focusing on the game.
That's fair, isn't it? Let's talk about let's get that in. Let's talk about streaming them. So it happened during COVID, is that right?
When I started streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started streaming July 2020. Like, I had done a little bit of streaming back in 2017. Like, I had actually streamed my Final Fantasy X Platinum back then. Um, and I streamed for like maybe like a month, and my anxiety was just so bad that I just quit. I was like, wow, I can't do this anymore. Like I
Oh
feel
wow.
like I was just always so nervous, like, oh my gosh, like will people like me? Like is anyone going to be there to talk to me? Like am I good enough and stuff like that? And I feel like those kind of thoughts were so loud where I was like, I'm just not going to do this anymore. Um and then my sister started streaming and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I want to start again too." But I was like, "I don't know, like I'm really nervous." So I didn't. And then COVID started and then I wasn't working anymore. And then Persona 4 Golden was announced and I was like,
Mm.
I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's a sign. Like I love Persona. Like maybe I could start streaming with Persona." So I did in July 2020. And I'm really glad I made that decision. I think streaming has like ups and downs for sure,
Yeah.
but I feel like the journey and like all the people that I've met has been really special.
Amazing. Goodness me. So you started in 2017 and got some anxiety. Bless you. So yeah. So when are you playing Persona then? What was your setup like? Did you like have a webcam? Did you have your microphone set up? What was it? What was it compared to what it's like now?
At this point in time, I was actually streaming on my ex's computer at his apartment that was like so hot, like his AC like hardly ever worked. I was using his computer and his webcam, and we ended up separating like a couple months later. And I went to Best Buy and got my own PC, and I got like my own lighting and everything. And I was like, yeah, like this is gonna be really special. And I like set everything up at my apartment. But compared to then, I don't know. I feel like I haven't really upgraded that much. Like my microphone is definitely better than what I used to use. Um, and I have like two monitors now.
Yeah.
Um, Webcam upgrade, but I don't have anything like too fancy, I feel like,
No,
compared to back then. Yeah.
that's the thing, isn't it? A lot of I've had the privilege of being able to interview a lot of people on this podcast, and it's one of the best bits of advice most people give is you don't have to get the biggest, most expensive setup to do a stream, do you?
Yeah. I
So
don't
it's
think so. I
yeah,
feel like the most important thing is like microphone quality. I feel like that's the most important thing. Like even over camera quality, I think having like a good clear microphone is like the most important thing someone can have.
yeah, that's absolutely understandable for sure. Yeah. Can I ask where your name come from, Ali? Like you got, I love the double Y at the end, by the way. So
Yeah.
where does that come from?
So where did that start? This was like back in 2013 or so. I
Okay,
remember
wow.
I was like, this was my thought process back then. I don't want to sound cocky, but this was like me as like probably like a 19-year-old. I was like, well, I'm a sweetheart. Like I like the word sweetheart. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start using that as like the start of my names. So I was like Sweetheart Aerith for a while. And then on my old account when I was streaming on Twitch and on GameFAQs, my name was Sweetheart Renoa. And I was like, I love Renoa. I'm gonna start Renoa. And then like when I was gonna start streaming again, I was like, what would be a good username? I was like, I don't want to be Renoa because like whenever I would go to someone's stream back then, they'd be like, "Welcome in, sweetheart Rhino, eh?"
Yeah,
And I'm like, "Rhino." I'm like, "No." I was like, maybe I'll use my name. I was like, I'm just gonna be Sweetheart Alyy. And
yeah,
Sweetheart Allison, I feel like doesn't have the same ring to it, so I was
yeah.
like, I'll just be Alyy. And I remember like someone already had that username, SweetheartAlyy with one Y, but they weren't like really around like too much. But I was like, crap, that name's taken. So I was like, I'm gonna be SweetheartAlyy with two Ys, I guess.
Yeah,
But then the SweetheartAlyy with one Y left, and like that name's just gone now. And technically I could get it,
yeah.
but I'm like, I feel like SweetheartAlyy with two Ys is like already like it's kind of iconic, I guess, in its own way. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna deal with
absolutely.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. It's your brand, isn't it? It's who you are now, isn't it? So that's incredible. So let's talk about cosplay then. You mentioned some cosplays. Again, I love the effort you put into your cosplays. It's incredible. So what's been some of your favorites?
I think honestly, like my all-time favorite cosplay is probably my Terra cosplay from Final Fantasy VI, just because that one's like homemade.
Yeah,
I do purchase some of my cosplays, and I love like bringing those to life. But like the ones that I like actually made like mean a lot more to me. Like the Terra one is just like I love how that turned out, and that's like all like homemade. Um, my Len cosplay from Final Fantasy X2 is also homemade. And my Renoa is like a conglomeration of like purchased and homemade.
yeah,
Um, But yeah, I think Terra is probably my favorite one. I also have a homemade X2 Yuna.
Right. Yeah.
And I have all of the material and stuff to do Yuna's wedding dress as well.
Wow.
But I feel like that's going to be a lot of work to get that one done. But if I can ever get that done and know that like I made that, I feel like that would be like the perfect cosplay.
Yeah. It's quite fascinating. I didn't know you did, Len. That's amazing. Like, not many people have done that. That's why I also, it's one thing I love about like cosplayers in that respect is when they do a slightly, out there characters, because it's quite like, respectfully, as much as I love cosplay, I've cosplayed as Tifa myself.
Oh, that's so cool.
it's everyone's done it respectfully, haven't they? So going for a lens really cool. I feel that's awesome.
Yeah, I actually went to a Comic-Con back in 2019 as Len. And I walked on the stage and it was like I was so scared. Like I thought I was gonna throw up. But I feel like it was invigorating. I was like, wow, I want to do something like this again. Like I think like a dream would be like to do 1,000 words on stage at a Comic-Con. Wow. But I've never seen a Comic-Con like recently where you can actually like perform like a skit. I haven't seen those. Yeah.
Or even like a lip sync. If drag artists can do it, why can't cosplayers do it? Let's do it. Let's make this a thing. That'd be amazing. Okay, so let's talk about your journey towards Twitch Partner then. So when did you hit Twitch Partner, and what was that like process like for you?
So I started streaming July 2020, and I actually hit Partner March 2021. So it was like 8 months.
Oh my, wow.
And like sometimes it's really hard for me to like be like, hey, I did that. Because my brain's like, well, you were streaming like during COVID peak, like so it was kind of easy or like something like that. But I'm like, no, like I still hit it. And also like I was doing like my Zelda journey, and I feel like playing the Zelda games like one after another, and like being in that niche, I feel like Zelda fans were like, oh my gosh, like let's see what she's playing now, and like I feel like maybe like sticking to like a niche like that helped me also grow to partner numbers. I think. Yeah, I was playing Majora's Mask when I hit it, and Majora's Mask is just like so loved. And I feel like playing Majora's Mask really like kept my numbers up to like partner numbers. And I started seeing a little bit of partner numbers like maybe around like 6 months into streaming. And I had applied and I got denied. And then I kept like going and I kept growing, and then I got it. And when I saw that email, I was shaking and crying, and I was like, how did I do that? Like, I don't know. I was like, how did me? Like, I got partner?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, even sometimes now, if I, like, see the little check mark, I'm like, aw. Like, it still feels special to me. Yeah.
Very good. No, well deserved. And it's, again, your streams are wonderful. Your community's wonderful. Like,
Thank you.
You've worked really hard for that.
Thanks so
much. No, absolutely. No, that's amazing. So what are some of your favorite memories then of streaming over the last, like, 5 years or so?
I did a 24-hour stream.
Okay,
that was really fun. I just recently did a 15-hour stream for hitting 15,000 followers. I feel like that was a really special stream. We played a lot of Final Fantasy X, of course. I did a stream. It was like a subathon, kind of, where if we hit a certain amount of subs, like it would be like a timer that would trap me in a banana costume. And so for like multiple streams in a row, it was a banana. That was really fun. I don't know, like even just like the simple streams of like beating Xenoblade 2, I feel like those are really special to me. And I think like if I really think about like my favorite era of streaming, like there's different ones that feel really special.
Yeah.
But like back in 2022, like this whole segment of life feels really special to me. But when I was streaming Chrono Trigger and A Link to the Past, I feel like that combo of games was just like, wow. Like every time I went live, like I wasn't even nervous. I was just like, oh yeah, like we're gonna have a really good time today. Like I can experience these games with everybody.
It does at the same time. Wow. Yeah. Two belters there, isn't it? That's
like
for sure.
Two perfect games. Like, oh my gosh, it was amazing.
Just bliss and zen at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can imagine. Goodness. But what's that like then for you? Again, everyone's different. We mentioned that before. Like, do you still, like to this day, you still get anxiety? Do you still get,
yeah,
like, yeah? How do you ride through that?
I feel like I'm like a pretty anxious person, and even now, like when I go live, I'm like, oh my gosh, like no one's gonna want to talk to me. Like I still have those thoughts, and I'm like, how do I stop being like this? And like once I like start warming up, I'm like, okay, everything's fine. But like hitting start streaming isn't necessarily nervous, but like once I start and I'm just kind of like waiting is when like I feel like I still feel the anxiety where I'm like, wait a second, like wait, do people like me? Is anyone gonna like come hang out with me? Like even after 5 years, I feel like I still get those feelings.
Yeah. No, I get that. And like it is sometimes that way, isn't it? It's just like that. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
are we gonna be all right here? Yeah, I still get
Yeah.
it. I to this day, like and for me, probably not so much now, but certainly a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, it was the taking time off for me. That was tough.
Yeah.
Are they gonna be there when I come back?
Yeah, for sure. Even like with what I was telling you earlier about like missing time, like because of my dogs.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh, like, wow, everyone's gonna forget about me, aren't they? Like that's my brain. And I'm like, maybe that's not true, but it's still like the fears there, like, wait, what if I can't stay consistent now because I have these little handfuls to take care of? And then if I start missing more streams, then the people who have been like hanging out recently, like that, like I'm probably never gonna see them again. And like while that might not be true, I think it is scary taking time off for sure. Like I feel like
yeah,
that is just, especially when you see like posts on Twitter being like, I had to take off a few months, and when I came back, like I lost half my community. It's like you're like, oh, that's the thing that happens, and I
yeah,
feel like that kind of like strikes fear into streamers to where you feel like you have to like stay so consistent or like you're gonna lose people. And I
yeah.
feel like it shouldn't be like that because sometimes you have to take time off.
100%. It's not healthy, is it? We got to put our mindset and our well-being first. But it is. You are right when you see evidence of it from other people, and I have as well.
Yeah.
I've been like, they were on a road. They were like, they were on that road to Switch partner or something like that, and then they've had like an IRL situation come up, and then they're like, I'm back, guys, and then they've and it's like, oh, you didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
That's so sad
It's
for you.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that I think it's consolidation. I think with streamers that we have, we can see the journey and we can see the what we know what the grind's like,
Yeah.
and it's sad when you see a community kind of, dare I say, almost fall apart with one particular streamer because of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah. So what's your plans for the future then in terms of streaming? Have you got your ducks lined up, or are you going on the fly? What's the plan?
I feel like I'm pretty random. I really want to do like more RPGs for sure. Like I want to try Expedition 33. Have you played
Oh,
that?
yes, I have. Yes.
I'm so excited. I hear
Very,
that game is like
very good.
incredible. I want to play that. I'm thinking about maybe doing Xenogears after Xenoblade.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
I want to do. There's what else is on my list? I can't remember. A bunch of RPGs. Like I want to do like Suikoden, like what we were talking about. Breath of Fire, Valkyrie Chronicles, like everything that I've missed.
Yeah.
But I also like every time I finish a series, I feel so anxious. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna play next? Is it gonna be as fun? Like it's really hard to get into something new, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
It's
don't
one of my bugbears as like a variety streamer, because I play horror, variety, RPGs, retro, but because I play something different each time, like yeah, I'm constantly like that. Like I'll be playing a horror RPG. Oh, speaking of we were talking about Undertale. Look Outside is like a horror. I call it the horror version of Undertale. Very quirky, silly, funny,
Ooh,
but
hold
also
on.
kind of creepy. Look
I'm
Outside.
gonna write it
But
down.
I've been playing that at the moment. It won like a few indie horror game of the year awards last year. Really
You said
good.
it's called Look Outside?
Look Outside. Yeah, really
Hold on,
good.
I'm gonna pull it up. Look Outside game.
It
Ooh,
is
that looks so
creepy,
cool.
but it is like
Dude,
Undertale as well.
that looks
And
really cool.
it's so good. But like, yeah, I've been playing that at the moment. But I'm also like, I'll be playing something else afterwards, and then the people who join me on that journey might not stay, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm like, oh no, like when I beat Xenoblade, like, oh no, the Xenoblade community. Like, I remember when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, like, I was actually telling everyone this recently. There was this person who would hang out with me every single stream. And I was like, oh cool, like a new friend. Like, wow, like they're in every single stream. And I played Kingdom Hearts for like, I think it was like 6 to 8 months, and this person never missed a stream. And the second I beat Kingdom Hearts, I never saw them again.
it's so
Like,
sad, isn't it?
it does happen though.
So just to summarize then, Ali, like what advice would you give to anyone thinking of picking up streaming then, if they were to give it a go today, like for the first time?
I feel like my advice would truly just to be make friends and have fun. I feel like that's like 100% the most important thing about streaming. And I feel like if someone goes into streaming being like, oh man, I want to get huge and I'm going to become a millionaire and I'm going to like be the next big streamer and stuff like that, then I feel like I don't think that's going to be fun. I feel like you need to like genuinely want to get to know people and like have a good time and like play games that you want to experience and like just truly have fun. Because if you're not having fun, then I feel like there's no point in doing it. You're just there for the wrong reason. And like, I don't know, like just try to really get to know people and like be a part of a community and like grow your community. And it's like really just like a fun, like social thing to do, I feel like. And like really get to know people and treat them kindly. And like, I feel like that is streaming. But I think that, I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like I'm like an entertainer. I feel like I'm just like a friend. And people can come hang out with me. And if I entertain someone, then like I'm glad, but I don't really feel like I have like a stream personality. Like, hey everybody, like welcome in. Like I am SweetheartAlyy. And like, so I see some people talk about how like they're like, hey, if you come to my stream, we're not friends, by the way. You're just a viewer. Like, I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people are my friends. And I feel like that's kind of like my Twitch journey. But I guess everybody's different.
100%. Yeah, but I love that. But yeah, everyone, like you said, everyone does it for different reasons and has a different vibe. Like there's a lot of parasocial stuff out there, isn't there?
Definitely.
So, yeah, it's fair how you protect yourself, isn't it? But like you said, it's also you can still see it. I see a lot of my streamer friends as almost better friends than my real life friends because I don't really see half of them anymore since COVID.
100%, yeah.
So yeah, that's really good advice. I think that's really, really important. So no, thanks for sharing that. And we have had some audible stuff with the doggies, with the little puppies. So, no, don't you apologize. It's just been wonderful to have you here. So we are going to cut this short, guys. But Alyy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much
really
for having
appreciate
me.
it. Do you want to just plug yourself where we can find you on your socials?
I'm SweetheartAlyy everywhere.
Pretty straightforward, isn't it?
Yeah. SweetheartAlyy with 2 Ys.
2 Ys, that's for sure. No, Alyy, I thank you. Really appreciate your time today, and it's been so fun to talk to you about. We could easily just do another hour of Final Fantasy if we had the time. But
I could literally talk about Final Fantasy forever. 100%.
For sure. Oh, but thank you. Appreciate you, and thanks so much for you /watching/listening /watching. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye everybody.